MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Atlanta Braves. Adam Conley will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. Let's see how he does here.
Eric Ibar is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. This Marlin Ball Club Eric Karros as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Marlins are challenging the...
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Sacrifice attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. The average at 284 to begin play. A dozen home runs and 30 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 13.
Stepping in now, Adonis Garcia, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this one at 248. 8 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. And he lays off for ball one. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Nick Markakis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 17 RBIs. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, he did take the loss in his last start, but he went deep into the ballgame and only allowed 2 runs. I think he'd take the same effort.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at ball one. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
And it hasn't been a particularly good start to the road trip either. In fact, it was terrible as they were swept in the first series of this road trip. They've got to put that behind them and play a little more inspired baseball as they get into this one.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not on the way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Nick Swisher.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Michael Bourne at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Standing in now, Justin Bohr. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now, as he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Markakis has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Ichiro.
Here's Ichiro now. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Flip of his glove for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Into the box now, Julio Teheran.
Leading off with a
as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Julio Teheran.
Chopped foul right at home plate. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Stanton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The batter,
here's Eric Ibar now.
Eric Ibar.
As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Runners on the move for second. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. There goes Bonifacio. Pitch misses the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Here it comes, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Dietrich is there, and he puts this one away for the third out.
Leading off
in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Tehran has his target. Here's the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
The shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. As this is hit softly to the left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting ninth, catcher, Adam Conley.
Into the box, Adam Conley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
To 2-2 now. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Standing in now, Adonis Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Right side. Dietrich scoops it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's the switch-hitting Nick Swisher. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich.
Second baseman.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw by Bonifacio is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder,
In is Christian Yelich. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bourne is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
the right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Justin Bour.
In now, Justin Bour. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Michael Bourne at the plate now.
Michael Bourne.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. then maybe your offense can go from there.
Julio Teheran will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Martin Prado now.
Third baseman.
As he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Here's Ichiro now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Into the box, J.T. Realmuto, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, a double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
Here's Echeverria now. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The pitcher, number 61, Adam Conley.
Into the box now, Adam Conley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Eric Ibar now.
Leading off for Atlanta.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
In is Christian Yelich. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Bourne, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Giancarlo Stanton now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Justin Bour. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Marlins. Standing in now, Adonis Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Markakis.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Tyler Flowers is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. Martin Prado now.
Third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder.
Here's Ichiro now. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to 3rd. And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away. Into the box, JT Realmuto. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole. Bonifacio ranges to his right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The speed. Michael Bourne at the plate now.
Leading off for Atlanta.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Ender Inciarte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Eric Ibar now. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Conley is there and he makes the catch for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Up next for Atlanta,
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher to tell you about here, and it's the hard-throwing right-hander, Alexi Ogando. Here's Echeverria now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
The pitcher, number 61.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, Adam Conley. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Derek.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little low. It's 2-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Marlins leave 1 as they're unable. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. In now, Adonis Garcia.
Hitting out for the break.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Garcia.
Tap fouled at home plate. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now batting.
Here's the switch-hitting Nick Swisher. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.